Okay, real talk, how much food have you thrown out this month? Because I did the math on my own fridge and it was genuinely depressing. Half a pack of deli meat, some sad strawberries, a chunk of cheese that turned into a science project. So I went down a rabbit hole looking for mini vacuum sealers, the little handheld kind that don't eat your whole counter, and I found 5 that are actually worth your money right now. Let's get into it. First up is this electric handheld automatic air pump sealer, and it comes in at $48.56. What I like about this one is how brain-dead simple it is. You pop it on the valve of the bag, it senses the air and starts pulling automatically, then shuts itself off when it's done. No holding a button, no guessing. It ships with BPA-free vacuum bags too, which matters more than people think when you're storing raw meat or anything acidic. Nearly 5,000 sold and sitting at a 4.8 rating, so this isn't some random gamble. If you're brand new to vacuum sealing and you just want something that works out of the box, start here. Now if you want the nicer version, there's this handheld mini wireless food sealer at $107.55. Yeah, it's the priciest one on the list, and I went back and forth on including it, but it's got a 4.9 rating, which is the highest here, and you can feel where the money went. The suction is noticeably stronger, it's completely cordless so you can walk it over to the fridge or the pantry, and it's small enough to live in a drawer instead of hogging counter space. This is the one I'd buy if I were sealing food several times a week, like if you meal prep on Sundays or you buy meat in bulk from a warehouse store. It just feels like a tool that's going to last a few years instead of a few months. Then there's this mini USB rechargeable air pump for $76.25. The selling point here is the recharging USB-C, tops up off your laptop or a phone brick, and one charge gets you through a whole lot of bags. No hunting for batteries, no cord tangled around your dish rack. It's genuinely tiny, like it fits in your palm, so it's great for small kitchens or apartments where every inch of counter is already spoken for. Ratings of 4.6, which is the lowest on this list, but over 4,000 people bought it and the reviews are solid on suction power. Good pick if portability is your number one thing. Number 4 is this vacuum compression bag pump at $72.98, and this one's a little different because it's not just for food. It'll handle food bags fine, but it also does those big compression bags for clothes, bedding, winter coats, which, if you've ever tried to shove a comforter into a closet, you know is a whole different kind of relief. So you're basically getting 2 tools in one. 4.7 rating, over 4,000 sold. If you're someone who moves a lot, travels, or is just fighting a losing battle with storage space at home, this is the smart buy. It earns its spot in the drawer twice over. And saving the best value for last, the SucceBuy 80Kpa 120W sealer at $39.61. This is the cheapest one here and it's also the most machine. 80 kPa of suction is serious, it's a 7-in-1 so it handles wet foods, dry foods, and does external sealing, plus it throws in 10 vacuum bags for free. It's a 4.9 rating at under $40, which honestly doesn't happen very often. If you want the strongest seal and you don't mind something that sits on the counter instead of in your hand, this is the obvious pick. Marinating meat in 15 minutes instead of overnight is reason enough on its own. Alright, that's my 5. All the links are down in the description, and prices on these do bounce around, so check before you commit. If this saved you some money or some spoiled groceries, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more kitchen gear breakdowns coming. Catch you in the next one.